Hello there, party people. It is Chungus of the Chungus Corner here with week 3 of SBT. I'm super happy to be here. We are currently 2-0 after two really interesting matches. I liked both of them a lot. I think it's been a really fun season so far. You could say I'm just saying that because I'm doing well, but you know what? We're not going to talk about that. It could change at any time. I think there was, if I remember, a little bit of hacks in the first match. So, it is what it is. We're gonna just see how the season continues, figure out how things go, and try and keep our consistent strat going. So we are facing up against HZK this week, and their team is, I believe, the only other undefeated team in the league. I think there might be one other. I will have to double check that. And they have a rain team. Yes, we are facing a second rain team. Are you kidding me? I hate this. Rain is just a pain in general. I know we have two really solid Rain answers, but being forced to bring them against a matchup where I necessarily wouldn't want to, it's not the best. So they have the Torn T, Zero Aura, Pelipper, Scizor, Heracross, Deoxys Defense, Kingdra, Garbodor, Kecleon, and Whimsicott. Now, right off the bat, things to notice. This is a weird matchup for Gallade. Kingdra under Rain, Whimsicott, Zero Aura, and Tornadus can all kill it if it's taken like 20%. Scizor can clean it if it's down to like 30%. Scarf Pelipper destroys it. Shadow Sneak Kecleon plays weird mind games with it. It's a hard Gallade matchup. The other thing I would have you notice is look at this Zero Aura. Now look at my team. It outspeeds every single mon and threatens everything for huge, huge damage. It is utterly terrifying here. If everything takes a little bit of chip, we might just get cleaned by Zero Aura. I'm not looking forward to that. Now, the first mon we're bringing here is the Dawn. The Rain Dish Lefties Protect set. Rapid Spin to cover removal. Scald Toxic hits their entire team, especially Scald under Rain is really great into Heracross, Scizor, Zero Aura, Torn, all that sort of stuff. It's just a really solid set. We basically are required to have it as an answer to offensive Torn, offensive Pelipper, and offensive Kingdra. It's also decent into more offensive Scizor type set. It's probably our main answer to that, but overall pretty basic. Next we have our Walkie Slush for Rothorn. Now this is my Zero Aura switch in, and basically my idea to beat Zero Aura is just get as much chip as humanly possible on the Zero Aura. Genius, I know. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'm clicking like Body Press, Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, Stealth Rock. It's just to support. It can't beat a lot of stuff. It does kind of let in Heracross, but I think we have a pretty decent Heracross answer, as you'll soon see. Ferrothorn, even though it is Fizz-Def, it can still decently do well against Pelipper and Kingdra. It eats Whimsicott for days and days and days and days, and it is our primary Scizor answer. It can't do great damage to it, but Leech plus Body Press ain't gonna tickle. Now, next up, we have Starshine Clefable. This is our designated Heracross switch-in. Mega Heracross is crazy. It has Smart Strike and Rock Blast to hit us, both of which do, like, I think a max of, like, 54, which makes it a roll to 2KO with lefties. So we have Protect here, Soft Boiled Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave just to cripple everything, Moonblast just to hit everything but, like, Scizor and Garbodor, which we have good answers to. Garbodor in Walkie Slush, and Scizor in Walkie Slush. It's overall a really, really basic set. Again, we need it for Heracross. Heracross is devastating into our team offensively, so we really need this set to sort of counteract that. Next, we have Buford. Yes, I'm bringing Gallade anyway. My team doesn't have much offense outside of it, so I was like, screw this, let's do it anyway. I love the set here, personally. I think it's a lot of fun. We have Taunt for a defensive Deoxys defense, attempting to 1v1 us. Close Combat and Zen Headbutt Dual Stab hits the rest of their team for insane damage. We do get Adamant against their team, which is able to really just thrash almost all of it, which is just a lot of fun. It's really sweet. I do like that about it. I think it should be a pretty decent set. Not setup, which is unfortunate. I always love to run setup on my Gallade, but you know how it is. Sometimes you can't get everything you want. Next up, we have Giggles coming back for another week. I love Flygon. It put in the work last week. I'm really getting back on the train, and it does great here. with D-Dance and then Earthquake, Stone Edge, Dueling Beat with an Expert Belt. After one D-Dance, it outspeeds their entire team outside of like a Prankster move from Whimsicott or a Kingdra under Rain. So, and it's pretty much OHKOing almost everything except for Scizor and Deoxys and Kingdra are the ones to look out for. But those mons, outside of Kingdra, of course, can't threaten it back too much. We can just 2KO them and then keep the train rolling. Another great thing about it is it outspeeds everything except for Zera, Torn, and Whimsicott here naturally, and it takes a hit from Zera and kills. It takes a hit from Torn and does a ton of damage, and it can OHKO a lot of the rest of their mons that are slower, which is super sweet. And finally, we have a mon. I was initially going to run Rotom Frost, but I ultimately decided against it and thought, you know what, let's go crazy and bring a super offensive Nihilego with a super weird spread. Nihilego, I am running speed for, I believe, Mega Heracross. We are not running all that much speed here. And the rest is going in defense. Want to know why? We can take a single Adamant Max Attack Bullet Punch from Scizor, and we can take a single Banded Plasma Fists from Zeraora, and 2KO both of those mons back with Meteor Beam. Outside of Rain, this thing is a great Torn check. It's decent into Non-Scarfed Pelipper and Whimsicott. Offensively, it's just an absolute beast. It crushes, it just smashes their team. It's great. That modest 127, that dual stab plus Psychic, just to get a little extra on Heracross and Garbodor, it is sweet. It is probably going to be putting in the craziest of work if we can play our cards right, or it may just get instantly OHKO'd early on in the game, and I'll feel very sad about myself. For that, we will have to wait and see. In any case, I'll see you guys at the match. I'm pretty excited for this. I think it'll be a real fun one against HGK. It'll also be a tough one. We'll have to play our cards right to win it, but that's just how it be. That's the world we live in, and the way we drafted. This team's holes show more and more every week, but I think we can still carry it as far as playoffs potentially. We could lose out after this. You never know. But I do not intend to be doing that. So, see you guys there. Hello. We're here with our battle against HZK. And, my goodness. I mean, I'm not really surprised by the 6 they brought, but man, it's just scary looking at them. They have the Tornadus, the Heracross, Zeraora, Scizor, and Pelipper, yes, whatever. I think that my best lead is Elmer, actually, which is what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna lead Elmer. If they go Pelipper, I will switch just to be safe. Fortunately, the fact that they don't have Kingdra means Blastoise is a little bit more expendable here, though I still have to be careful. Tornadus T is a huge threat to my team, especially under the rain. Let's see what they lead here. They lead Torn. Wonderful. Tornadus. Rain. So, I believe this mon gets Psychic, which is not going to be killing us at all. I kind of want to go for a power, a Meteor Beam. Banded Scizor doesn't kill us, and getting rid of it would be great. And we do 2KO them, so I am going to go for that right off the bat. They go Scizor. Wonderful. We're going to do some big damage. Oh my gosh, we just one-shot. Okay. Holy crapoli, pardon my French. I could see them going Zeraora here, or Whimsicott. Oh, they have, I would bet they have, what's the word for it? Stun Spore. Honestly, I'd rather get rid of it. I do love having this mon for Torn, but we don't outspeed anyway. So I'm just going to go for a Sludge Wave. They go for an Encore. That's great and all, but what on your team is taking a +3 Meteor Beam? Encore actually is a really cool tech, though. So, are they going to lose their Pelipper here? They are going to lose their Pelipper here. Okay, that's great. I would expect maybe Zero to come in here, but I can't say for sure. Anyway, this is a great start. I love Nihilego. Two of their Mons gone right off the bat. Scizor is a huge threat. Pelipper... I keep calling it Pelipper today, man. I don't know what's up with that. Pelipper was a big threat too. Alright, they go into this. No reason to really go anything but Clefable. We shouldn't be too KO'd by either a Rock Blast or a Smart Strike, so let's see how much they're doing here. Alright, big damage. Gosh, this mon is strong. Clefable. Heracross Mega. So at -1 we should kill with Moonblast. And they don't have a great switch into this, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to click Moonblast here. Smart Strike we always live, Rock Blast we always live. Of course disregarding a crit, but a crit is its own whole other beeswax. We can't really play around that very well, because that would kill us anyway. And anyway, so yeah, we're just going to do that here and hope for the best. This does look really good, I'll admit, but Torn is still a big threat. Let's see. We did 38% to them. Tornadus. Therain. Yeah, okay, so they're a very offensive Torn. But I think Blastoise should still potentially be able to 1v1. If not, well... Well, actually, once they lose Rain, then Nihilego can come in. Okay, they're Life Orb. Wow. That's doing damage. I'm going to click probably a Toxic here, expecting Whimsicott to come in. I think Scald would be better, actually. We answer Whimsicott so darn well, and Scald hits their other two team members, so I think it would be a lot safer. Okay, they crit their U-turn. I don't think that should matter a huge amount. I would expect Whimsicott to come in here. Yep, here comes Whimsicott. We can actually gauge damage against it. Oh my gosh, 30. Nice. Get a bunch of Rain Dish recovery. Let's see. Under Rain. Doing... Okay, so they are a... the typical max speed, max special attack type. Alright, so they're going to take a ton of chip from that. I would expect Heracross to come in here. Which is a fair play. Fair play, fair play, fair play. I wouldn't say staying in on Heracross is exactly ideal. You know, I'm starting to think... I think maybe we can win with Flygon pretty soon. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nothing's guaranteed right now. We're definitely not going to... Yeah, Heracross is pretty much going to assure that we don't have a super decisive victory. But I mean, I think I'm going to go Clefable anyway. They could Smart Strike here. They could Pin Missile here. I don't think it's a very, you know, crazy predict for them to have to make. They go for a CC. I think I'll go for a Protect to scout what they want to go into. Or if they want to just click a move. Because if they have Smart Strike or Rock Blast... After Protect, we should live one. And then if they hard switch, that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Protect may be a misplay here, but I do think it's worth. I do think it's worth. Just to see what they have. If they have Smart Strike, we're making it so it's very much a roll in our favor to live. So I think that is definitively the option. Man, you know, this is the type of matchup where I can still lose just because of how strong Torn and Zera and Heracross are. Jeez, those mons. But we'll see. We'll see. They're definitely thinking about this. I'm assuming they're calcing maybe for the Rock Blast or the Smart Strike. I can't say for sure, but you know. Let's see here. They are going to go for a Rock Blast. Okay, we are in range to always live a Rock Blast now. I think. Let me check that one. Heracross Mega, and we are a Fable. Okay, so unless no, they shouldn't be. 36%. Tornadus, they're Ain, and they are Life Orb. So I'm gonna go Nihilego, I think. Go for Hurricane. It's doing some good damage. And then just gonna go right out for a Sludge Wave. They could be Psychic, but I would more expect them to be Weather Ball since this is a Rain team as their answer for Nihilego. Unless they're Banded Zera, by the way. Oh, damn it, man. Dude. See, that's never what you want. That's never how you want to win. That is unfortunate. I am sorry about that. Legit. They go this. So here's an interesting turn. I think depending on their Zera Aura, I think depending on their Zera, I think Adamant probably just kills, but we'll see. Adamant doesn't kill. So we can find out if they're a boosting item or not here. Let's see if we live. We do live. Are we gonna kill? Well, we don't quite get the kill there. I'm gonna go for Differential and go right into Wacky Slush here. I think that's kind of predictable, but do I care? Not really. Go for Drain Punch. Actually, great play. And they're protective pads. Wow. I'm just gonna go for a body press. Jeez, cannot talk. In case they try and 1v1. I could see them just going Heracross here. That would probably be their best play. So I'm actually just going to Leech Seed. I lied. And they go Whimsicott. Okay, well I'm gonna go for a Gyro Ball in that case. They might. Oh, they're gonna Encore, aren't they? Fine by me. I don't think they can really do much to me, and then them switching out into Zera Aura or Heracross, that's not really a gain for them because I'll have it seated up. So they're gonna go for a Moonblast, and we are gonna go for a Gyro and get rid of that Mon. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So Heracross is definitely coming in here, I would say. Yeah, there it is. Glade. I just want to calc ahead of time to see if we kill Heracross. We do kill a not so bulky Heracross, so that's good to know. So I think I'm gonna Leech Seed. Oof. Oof. That's not cool. So they're gonna probably get a much more decisive win on us than I intended. Let's see what they're doing with that. 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9. Okay. I think I can pretty freely... You know, I don't care about diff. Oh, god damn it. Dude. That's cuts, yeah, whatever. Alright, well, I'm definitely not gonna go for diff now. That's just lame. You hate to see it. So we're definitely going to lose our Clefable here. Yep. I'm going to give the last kill to Flygon. Man. The turns of hacks, I did not appreciate. They were not fun. Oh, wow, that's so much. But we are going to pick up a nice 4-0 victory here. A lot of our mons didn't end up really doing very much, which was interesting. But I'm still happy with how I played. I love Nihilego. This mod is so great. If you're out there watching this, draft Nihilego, dude. I wasn't gonna bring it initially too. Yeah, so we just beat the only other undefeated team, I believe. So we are going into week 4 with a 3-0 ratio, having beaten both rain teams too, which is pretty nice. Even though we do have a decent rain matchup. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. I'm pretty happy with how the season's going on overall, man.